often think of music as just melodies with words on top, something that can distract us from reality. However, music has been used as a way to protest social issues and different stigmas. Do you still think music is melodies with words on top? Hi, I'm Sergio. Together with Jordan, we're going to present how music has changed the perspective over different social challenges.
Imagine was written by Lennon and released in 1971. Consequently, the song features simple and funny lyrics that envision a world of peace, free from possession, religion, and murder. Should this song not be produced, the world may be even more chaotic one. The song was inspired by Lennon's experiences with the counter-cultural movement and his desire for global harmony. It was influenced by the book Grapefruit by Yoko Ono. In addition to this, What His Song gained widespread recognition during the Vietnam War, resonating with the anti-war sentiments. This song had a profound impact on the world, becoming an anthem for peace and social justice movements. It was performed at numerous events advocating for the human rights. Even though it has been very long since its release, the song's legacy still remains inspiring younger generations to dream for a better world.
Oranges Way by Lady Gaga is an anthem that celebrates self-acceptance and individuality. The song was inspired by Gaga's own experiences and the LGBT community, and the song empowers the listener to empower themselves and live their true self and celebrate who they really are. According to Genius, Lady Gaga argues that the song's creation was influenced by social issues. Gaga mentioned that the song reflects her belief over that everyone is unique, even if social pressures make it hard to be it. Where the message does not resonate with so many people, it is unlikely that it will have the same impact as it has today. Upon its release, Born This Way quickly became a cultural phenomenon, resonating with different audiences worldwide. It is often regarded as an anthem to the LGBTQ rights movement, and the song's uplifting message of self-empowerment and inclusion has solidified its place in pop culture.
Frankfurt was performed by Billie Holiday in 1939. It was originally a poem by Abel Paul, and it vividly described the horrors of lynching in America. Years later, American Masters would directly state the song selling 1 million copies, becoming the best-selling record of Holiday's career. The song was inspired by a photograph of a lynching. Mary Paul wrote the poem and adapted it later into a song. Holiday's rendition and the New York Cafe Society marked an historic moment. Were this moment not to be made in the first place, protests against racism have begun later. The song became an anthem for the civil rights. Moreover, despite the censorship and backlash, we should discuss ourselves whether we can realize the horror we could live in today's era. The song's legacy remains influencing the world, embodying the fight against systematic racism.
According to the biography, Elizabeth Woolridge Grant, also known as Lana Del Rey, was born in June 21, 1985. She's an American singer-songwriter known for her cinematic style and nostalgic Americana themes. She grew up in Lake Placid and began performing at a club. She states looking for America emerged during a time of uncertainty in American country. Lana Del Rey often uses Americana topics. Even though she's recognized for this, in the song she invites the listener to think around their feelings over the glorification of the American lifestyle and the current state of the nation. Looking for America is seen as a commentary on the American experience. Blending personal and objective narratives that have gone unnoticed, the American dream might have continued to be shaped blindly with ignorant narratives. The song changed the perspective of the American dream and made a discourse of what being really an American is.
Blurry in the Wind was written and performed by Bob Dylan in 1963. Known for its simple, evocative lyrics, the song poses powerful questions about justice, freedom, and peace. Although he not sung it, he may not have had any name in his world. What Dylan wrote, inspired by spirituals and the civil rights struggles, encouraged people to reflect about social problems. It was released during the peak of the social rights movement and connecting with many people expressing both the frustration and hope of those fighting for change. The song became an anthem for civil rights and anti-war protests, influencing generations of activists and artists around the world. Brian Taylor argues that its timeless questions continue to resonate, inviting listeners to confront social justice. The song solidified its reputation as a voice for peace and justice in the world.
Gabriella Wilson, also known as Hair, was born on June 7, 1997, in Vallejo, California. She's a Filipino-American singer-songwriter and began performing in YouTube at a very young age. She was the one responsible of writing I Can't Breathe. I Can Breathe was released in June 2020 of 2020. It was a protest to the movement of Black Lives Matter that was caused by the death of George Floyd, and it captures the pain and frustration that was lived at the time and since the beginning of history from the Black community. It became an anthem for the protest and the advocating for justice. Should the song not resonate so deeply, it is unlikely that it wouldn't have achieved such a widespread acclaim. It received Song of the Year in the Grammys in 2021, and yeah.
We now know that music creates change in society, helping people to talk about topics like equality, race, and identity. Songs like Born This Way, Imagine, and Strange Fruit have inspired people around the world. Finally, I ask you, do you still think of music as just melodies with words on top? Thank you for your attention.